everyone, Desiree here. Welcome. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the 3 planner habits that have changed my life. Now, I have kind of discovered some habits over the course of many years of using planners that have definitely changed my life for the better. And so today I want to share those habits with you. All right, habit number 1 is carrying my planner with me everywhere. Now, I used to go back and forth on this back when I first kind of got into like portable size planners. I used to think that I didn't need my planner if I was just running to the grocery store or maybe just running to the post office. And if you hear my dog, I'm sorry. But anyways, I used to think that I didn't need my planner if I was just doing a quick run out. But what I learned was that it was always on those times when I didn't think I would need my planner is when I ended up needing my planner. I would run into a friend who would invite me somewhere and I, would need to be able to see what our schedule was in order to commit. Or maybe I would be at a store or something and maybe a sale was going on and I wanted to write it down, or maybe I was out somewhere and I got an idea and I needed some place to write that idea just so I could remember it. So I finally realized the importance of having my planner with me every time I left the house. Now, it wasn't only for planning purposes, but it was also for note-taking purposes. It was also for keeping things with me, like coupons, lists, paperwork, whatever. I needed something that would kind of be an extension of my brain, but without taking up space in my head, if that makes sense. So one of the habits that have changed my life as far as planners go is making sure to keep my planner with me all the time. The second planner habit that has changed my life is setting a designated time to plan every single day. Now, I used to be the kind of person that would just plan maybe once for the entire week, and then sometimes I would forget to look at my planner every day, or I would just kind of just not use it. But now what I have realized is if I set aside 10 to 15 minutes every single day to write down things in my planner, to go over what I have coming up for the next day and for the week and maybe even for the entire month, it really gives me a better grasp on my time, as well as keeping my mind more focused on the end goal or the end result. Because I have a tendency to really be scattered in my focus. I could be thinking about what my son has to do for school. I could be thinking about what I have to do for work, and then totally forget a doctor's appointment, a bill that's due, or whatever. So having time set aside every single day, even if it's only 5 minutes, has made a huge difference as far as my productivity, my focus, and getting stuff done without letting all the little things fall through the cracks. Now, the third habit that has changed my life as far as my planner goes is actually reflecting and looking back. Now, so many of us are always thinking about what's coming up, forward planning. What do we have to do tomorrow, next week, next month, next year? But not a lot of people actually look back on their, through their planners and see what they did last week and where they are as far as progress goes towards achieving their goals, or looking back maybe last month, 3 months ago, and seeing where you are today as opposed to where you were 3 months ago, if that makes sense. So many of us are so caught up in looking ahead that we forget to kind of, keep ourselves accountable and see what we've done, if we've improved, if we're staying stagnant, or if we're actually, which in my case this has happened many times, I'm actually going backwards and I'm not progressing. So one of the things I like to do is at the end of every week, I like to go back and look at the entire week and see where were some areas that I maybe didn't do everything I wanted to do, and what are some areas where I can improve on. Because I know for me that if I look back and I say, oh, I I wrote down on my planner I need to declutter the laundry room, and the laundry room a week later hasn't been touched. Well, that's something I need to address and something that I need to work on. So not that that is, you know, anything major, but I just noticed that for me in my life, looking back has been a huge help as far as making sure me moving forward, I'm getting things done and I'm progressing instead of falling behind. And you know what, I'm going to throw in this last habit as kind of maybe a bonus, because it's not really a habit, it's just a way of kind of doing things. So one of the things that has really helped me as far as my planning habits are concerned is time blocking my day or appointment setting my day. And let me explain what I mean. For instance, if I have on my planner that I need to do laundry, I'm going to block off a certain amount of time to do laundry. Now, of course, once it's in the wash and the dryer, I can be doing other things. But if I have in my planner 10 a.m., I'm going to do laundry, and I'm going to do that until 11 or whatever time, then at least I know at 10 a.m. I need to be turning on the washer, putting the clothes in, and all that kind of stuff. And I have found that if I set a time to do something, instead of just having a to-do list where it has laundry, vacuum, run to the post office, if I set specific times for those tasks, I find that for me, I tend to get them done a lot quicker than what I anticipate. Instead of just having on your list, well, today I need to do laundry, and then you just kind of fit it in wherever you feel like you've got time gaps in your day. So that's another thing that has been really useful for me as far as managing my time and making sure that I get a lot more done, is to set appointments with myself for daily tasks. It's made a huge difference. All right, everyone, those are my 3 habits, including my bonus habit of planner habits that have changed my life. I hope that they have been helpful for you. I hope that maybe it has inspired you to come up with maybe your own habits, or maybe to kind of tweak your own habits so they can be a little bit more productive for you. And maybe the habit of planning, you can get a lot more out of it, because I know when I watch these types of videos, I always get inspired, and then I always come up with my own ideas. So I'm hoping that this video did the same for you. Okay, if you're not subscribed, please make sure you do so, because I've got a lot more videos to come. If you have any comments, questions, feedback, concerns, feel free to throw those down in the comments below. And that's all I can think of for now. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I'll definitely see you in the next video. Bye.